Okay, what's up, y'all? It's your Ashley, and I'm back one more again. I'm coming in this time to do a review. I've been meaning to do this for a very long time, like since I was on my little forced hiatus. And I actually recorded a video for this, but it was like out of focus and looking crazy, so I thought I might want to come and try and do it again. But this review is for the Maybelline New York Fit Me makeup. So I'm sure that y'all have seen, you know, commercials, probably seen it in the store, and have likely seen YouTube reviews for it already. But I thought I'd just come through and let y'all know how I felt about it. Yeah. So this is it. So of course the premise of the line is that Fit You is supposed to be very natural makeup. It's supposed to be very blendable and basically fit you perfectly. Whatever your color is in the line is the color that you will use for each of the products. So the number of your foundation has a corresponding powder and a corresponding concealer and blush and whatever else they have in the line. So for me, my number is 355. So I have the foundation and then the pressed powder. These are the two that I've been using. Let's see. How do I feel about Fit Me? Okay. There's really no definite answer. It's kind of here and there. I have some pros and I have some cons. So hopefully I can express myself in a manner that I am understood and not just like all over the place. Okay. Okay. Firstly, the line has, I believe, 18 different shades. This is the first time I typically buy drugstore brand makeup as far as foundation is concerned. So, you know, I've used a number of different ones over the years, but this is the first time I think I've used the Maybelline New York one. So I don't know if they typically have longer lines or if 18 is about, you know, how in-depth they go, but that's how many they have in the Fit Me line. Now, I am number 355, like I said. 355 is the darkest color that they have. So if any of you guys are darker than me, you're not going to find anything for you. And to be perfectly honest, I think that the 355 is a tad light. If it was about a shade, or not even a whole shade, like a half a shade deeper, I think it would be a little bit better for me. I think once it kind of settles, it looks better the longer I wear it, but I don't know. I don't think it's spot on, but you know, it's kind of close. You know, I mean, it's sufficient, I guess. That's what I say. But yeah, to me, even for other brands that I've used before, I feel like they get a lot deeper than this. This doesn't seem to be very dark, in my opinion. So I don't know. That's a con that I would have. So like I said, if you are darker than I am, you're not going to be able to find anything as far as Fit Me is concerned. I don't know if they plan on releasing more colors or if this is pretty much it. But for right now, it's the 18 colors and 355 is the darkest one. And this one I actually had to go to, I ended up buying these from Ulta. Because I think a couple stores that I went into, they had it, but they didn't have the 355. They were like out of it or whatever. So I don't know. But I ended up getting it in Ulta, and I caught one of their and they do this also, and not just Ulta, like CVS, Walgreens, those kind of stores too, do the buy one get one 50% off. So they were doing that on Maybelline products. So that's when I got this, and I got one of them for half off, which I'm kind of happy about, that I didn't pay both, like full price for both. Because look, okay, so that's that as far as the ranges of color. Now one thing that I will say about the two is that, like I said, the colors are supposed to be corresponding. So, you know, you get the same number in each product. To me, the colors aren't the same. Like, they're not. So, this is the powder and the foundation, like I said. And obviously, because it is two different mediums, you know, one's a liquid and one's a powder, you know, they're kind of meant to do similar things but not the same thing. I don't expect that they're going to be 100% exact. Like, this is just not going to happen. I get that. But this seems kind of far reaching. I don't know. The powder seems considerably lighter than the foundation to me. Considerably. oftentimes what I'll do, I've mentioned this before, is I like the look of liquid foundation and I like just the overall feel of it, but because I oil so much, I have issues sometimes, well, not from time to time, but sometimes with liquid foundation. And a lot of times, especially just during the week, every day to work and just, you know, running about, I just don't want to deal with the liquid. Because I don't know, I just don't. I feel like my oiliness, I've tried so many and I haven't found yet that like works perfectly fine with my skin. So what I typically do is wear a mineral foundation. Just, you know, most days when I'm going to work. Some days I put on liquid, just depending on how I'm feeling. But so sometimes, or a lot of times when I buy pressed powders, if they match well enough, I'll just wear the powder and keep it moving. I just moisturize and put on the powder, maybe put on a little highlight or something, and keep it moving. This one I couldn't wear by itself. It just really wouldn't be working, because yeah, it's like, yeah, you see me, you see the powder. Yeah, so I wasn't all that impressed with that, because I feel like the powder just, it wasn't really doing what I needed it to do. I did wear both of these together for a week straight, just to kind of get a comprehensive view of the product and really see how I genuinely felt about it. One major con that I have for this, and this is like one of my pet peeves, I hate this so much, it's like the worst, is that this foundation is incredibly transferable. I guess it's the formula, I don't know, but even once it's set with the powder, if I lightly touch my face, it's going to be transferring. I don't even have to do anything major or really, I mean, just not, if I just inadvertently not thinking about it, just having to touch my face, there's going to be foundation on my face. And when I'm at work, oftentimes I'm working with files and paperwork. So there were quite a few times while I was trying both of these that I would look down and there'll be nice brown fingerprints on the paper. Okay. Luckily I didn't have anything on my clothes because I was very careful, and I try to be careful just in general with my clothes when I'm wearing makeup, especially if I do my face before I finish putting on my clothes. But definitely on my hands, and like I said, I do oil, so throughout the day it would get worse, and I couldn't do it. I really didn't even want to do the whole week, but for the sake of trying to provide a pure review of the product, I did it. But it was really starting to get on my nerves. It is just too much. It transferred too much. I hate that. So that's one really big con. A pro, I like I don't know, the foundation itself. It has a kind of thicker consistency. I would say that it doesn't take a whole lot. Like a little bit will do it. And I actually probably went a little overboard today. I realized while I was doing the trial that only a little would do, and it would go over the whole face and would give me what I was looking for. Also, when I use just, you know, the very bare minimum, was also when I experienced less transfer, and I kind of had a better response from it. Not that I was just going overboard the other times, but I just felt like a little bit of do, like less than a dime. Almost use it like you would a tinted moisturizer, because it's, I don't know. So yeah, but like I said, it kind of has a thicker consistency. It is buildable. You can build it. I mean, it really does. You can layer upon it, and it kind of can give you more of a full coverage. But I don't know. Overall, I would give it maybe a 6.5, 7. What I did notice that, well, after the whole trial thing, I use it, you know, here and there afterwards, and I found that when I used it with my I have some black opal, yeah, this I don't want it to like waste, it's invisible oil blocking powder, and it's basically like a, you probably can't see that, But it's basically like a translucent powder. Let me hurry up because my battery's low. It's like a translucent powder and it's supposed to block oil. That's why I bought it. I found that it worked so much better with this. I loved it so much more when I had it with this. That's why I don't really want to give it a horrible score, because I feel like there's some good things, but the bad things are kind of like things that I just don't want to deal with. When I wore these two together, I didn't have the transfer. And I feel like the oil, as I oiled through the day, it didn't affect me as much. So it may genuinely be the powder, but I think some of it has to do with the foundation as well. I mean, I transferred some, but not nearly as much as with the powder that comes with it. So if you do buy it, definitely try it with other powders that you have to see if maybe that may be the key to making it happen for you. I don't know, but for me, it just wasn't working. Let me see. I wrote some stuff down because I didn't want to forget anything, but I don't think I left anything out. But yeah, overall, I would probably give it a 6.5, maybe a 7. If the color was a little bit deeper, I'd be a lot happier. I have been wearing it here and there, like I said, but only with my invisible powder, because this stuff right here is just not the business. I'm just really, I'm not feeling it. So I don't even know. It's just going to be in the junk drawer, basically, because I'm not feeling it. But yeah, that's pretty much my review of the Fit Me. I hope that I was clear, because I feel like I was kind of all over the place. And this is what I did in the last video that I recorded. I feel like my thoughts were not, you know, concise and direct and to the point. But yeah, let me know if you guys have tried it. Do you like it? Do you hate it? You know, how do you feel about it? Do you not even care? I mean, like I said, there are some good things about it, and that is why I have been wearing it. And I have it on now. I don't know if you can tell, I'm looking a little oily, but I don't know, this is it. So I don't know, y'all tell me what y'all think about it. If they could alter the formula, I think it would be better, and also alter the powder, because like I said, they don't match, and I'm just not feeling this at all. But yes, this is my review of the Maybelline New York Fit Me. And yeah, I'll see y'all next one. Deuces.